Sorry.
Okay, we're live.
Fuck. Hello everybody. This is Ivic Wolf. We're here together with Cuaroc.
Cuaroc.
Just say the right name. Just say Snow.
Snow. Cuaroc, Snow.
Snow.
That guy.
Eastern thing.
Hello.
Yes. We're here with Snow. Scratch.
Hi.
Accretion.
Accretion, we're echoing again.
Scratch. Hi. Accretion, we're echoing again.
I can hear that echo.
Yeah, somebody is listening through the speakers.
It must be Cuaroc. Snow.
I have headphones, and I've turned the volume down, so...
No, I'm not... Hold on.
Who's that coming from?
I don't know, I can hear someone. This is an interesting start.
Yeah, all our starts are like this.
Yeah. Shitty cold openings.
That's okay.
Okay, it's gone now.
That's gone.
Guys, let's just check the volume before this becomes an issue that somebody talks about just now.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did check the
The
did
volumes
check.
are fine, I'm checking it now.
How
Good.
about sound? Good.
Like,
bad,
Alright, so welcome to another safe South-Afrifur Pawdcast and our messed up introductions that we always do.
Professional as always.
Professional as always, because
So
we are
professional.
professional presenters.
We are the best thing on sliced bread.
Best thing since sliced bread.
No. We're on sliced bread. We get eaten.
Isn't that vor?
Talking of it, to make it even funnier is one of the members, I'm not going to mention any names, actually said something about the intros on the site recently, and he's like, yeah, it didn't start off quite that well. So, so here's the top of it all. This particular intro that we do, yeah, I think this is the worst one so far.
I feel so wonderful now.
How about we quickly try that again? How about we try this one more time?
Should we restart?
Yeah.
No. But let's just try it one more time. One more time.
Okay, Ivic.
Welcome to the South-Afrifur Pawdcast, coming from you live from Cape Town, where we have Scratch and Accretion.
Hello.
Hi.
And from Johannesburg, we have Ivic, and then also from Johannesburg, and I say Johannesburg because everybody only knows Johannesburg and Pretoria doesn't exist to people, but from Johannesburg area, we have our guest, Cuaroc Snow,
Hey.
live with you today.
Hi.
Snow is Eastern Dragon, for those that don't know. And that's a
The
question that I
only-
actually want to ask you. Are you one of those long dragons? Those
Yeah,
snaky
pretty
Eastern
much.
dragons.
Specifically known as noodle dragons, since,
Noodle dragons.
long and slurpable.
I remember that the very first time that I think was Dan Leo came onto the Mix It, the WhatsApp group. There was a very, very interesting session that was completely under 16, but it was vor anyway. But it was under 16. If I can remember correctly, Mr. Snow actually ate Doge.
Oh, yes, I did, actually.
Yes, he did.
and
Attempted to eat several other furs. Some were struggling and some didn't.
I actually I have a very funny image now in my head about Kung Fu Panda 2 when they dressed up as an Eastern Dragon and they run around eating up all the wolves. Now that you mention that.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
Kung Fu Panda 2?
No.
You haven't lived.
Well, Kung Fu Panda
that's
2
so
really
sweet.
isn't that good. Please, wow.
It was good enough.
It was good enough, but not that good.
It's good enough to watch it.
It's like that game that everyone plays, but the other game that's not just good enough, it's just to push to the side,
Yeah, I won't push it to the side. It was good. I liked it.
It was good, yeah.
I'm confused at what Mr. Marota just said. No eating my wolfer?
No.
That's he
Who's your wolfer?
I don't know. That's the thing.
He keeps on talking about a wolfer. As far as I know, Doge is a dog.
I'm the guardian, the bodyguard. So yeah.
Are you a bodyguard of what?
I'm just the bodyguard of the little Marotta.
Aww. You know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Any case, so Eastern Dragon. How did you actually? Why exactly an Eastern Dragon? Why not a generic dragon?
You know, I
Western,
was
excuse me.
Western.
No, generic dragon.
Generic, true, pure, same thing, different smell. You know, but it's just I wanted something more rare in a sense, like unique, not like, hey, here's a number or something like that. You could do, you know, to a Western you can do a lot, but I'm not saying, hey, I love Westerns. I just love them to bits. Oh, they're just big. Yeah, let's just say they're big. They have a bigger frame. Let's just, yeah. Hey, don't make it dirty.
They're big everywhere. I'm sure they're big everywhere, aren't they?
Of course they're big everywhere. They have just a big frame. But it's just I chose an Eastern because I'm actually interested in the Chinese how can I say, heritage. It's just my thing.
The same weird shit reason why I chose a Nubian jackal, except that fucking cult or whatever it is doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
How?
yes, it doesn't not actually. It does exist a little bit. There are still people who speak the old Egyptian language.
There's nobody that speaks the
There were at
ancient
least 2 or
Egyptian
3 who played. Never mind, carry on.
Let me actually explain to you something. If you go back in that far ancient history, right?
Yes.
There are people that don't even know how to pronounce the stuff. They believe the pronunciation is somewhere sort of like Arabic or something like that. Many of the words, but the ancient Egyptian language, like for example, even the character Anubis, it's actually told that it's maybe pronounced Anuba.
Wow.
Oh, you Nuba, you. Oh, you're so cute.
There's really, they don't know how this stuff was pronounced, all of it. They know sort of a little bit, but not all of it. That's how bad it actually is. That's how it got lost over
I don't think
the years.
you can mess up Ra, you know, God of the Sun, Ra, R-A.
Yeah.
I don't think you can really mess that up.
Well, I mean, the thing is that they didn't have a Western alphabet.
Yeah.
Maybe Ra is the closest they could get to it.
Yeah, but this is a thing that I actually like about the whole Asia thing and Egyptian thing and everything like that. Whether you're going, the alphabets, for example, the Greek alphabet, if you take that into consideration, it's really weird. And they eventually changed the Egyptian alphabet, and the same with Cantonese and those languages. It's not the alphabet. Arabic as well. It's not the alphabet as we know it. Well, Afrikaans, English, and all these languages are the same alphabet. And you pronounce the characters the same way. And all those things are for example, hieroglyphics. It's not letters or even full phrases sometimes. Sometimes a single hieroglyph explains
A story.
3 or 4 words instead of just being a character on its own. And the same accounts for the East Asian languages.
Exactly.
That's why, but those languages are very hard to learn.
My friend's actually learning that. He's going to teach English in Asia.
Everybody goes to teach English in Asia.
I heard that's the next big thing.
It really isn't. I mean, you don't get paid that much. You get paid about 3,000 Rand more than you would at any normal corporation as a starting business. And frankly, it's really just something to live on. You can't really put a lot of that money away. Frankly, a lot of people just do that to travel.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
At
anyway.
21, it's understandable.
At 27, it's become a job thing. My sister went to Japan actually to teach there. Shush, kitty.
So she's fluent in the Nihon.
She actually, well, not fluent, but I mean, I'm sure that she can find her way around.
I just can't see myself learning another language.
Oh, I can. It's just difficult as hell.
That's the thing, it's difficult. Your mind is not wired like that anymore.
Yeah, anymore, exactly. When you're like, before you turn 6 or 7 or something, it's a lot easier for you to learn another language.
Yeah, that's true.
The younger you are, the easier it is, actually.
Yeah, so being bilingual is actually such a big benefit.
True.
But that's an advantage that South Africans have mostly, because I don't know about you, Snow, but most of us can speak 2 languages.
I can speak 3.
3.
What's your third?
Russian and German.
Russian and German.
So you can't speak Afrikaans?
I can understand it, but I struggle to speak it, honestly. It's just, how can I say? I got like 60s, 70s for tests, but I just struggled wording it together, like, with my mouth.
60s and 70s for tests, like in matric.
Yep.
Okay, well,
First language or second language?
That's actually a tough one. I kind of know both Russian and German evenly. So...
No, I meant Afrikaans.
Yeah, the subject you took in school, was it your first language or your second language?
second
language.
It was my second language, yeah.
Doesn't matter. I took English as my second language. Are you gonna as well, Ivic?
There you go.
Dickhead.
The disappointment.
Yeah.
But other than that, you're studying to become an aeronautical engineer, or what?
Yeah.
Is it like an aircraft?
Yeah,
engineer.
just to get it working, build the thing, learn how to take it apart, service it, find things that could be wrong, and possibly life-threatening, like the one aircraft who actually lost its whole roof.
Yeah.
No one died, just saying.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. And you have a PPL and stuff like that. Are you planning on doing your instrument rating anytime soon?
Actually, no. I'm gonna first do my mechanical engineering and then my what is it? Flip. The mechanics hate them. It's just all the instruments. I can't think of the name.
An
now.
instrumentalist?
No, wait. No, my instructor hates them as well. He says they're just there, but they're not there.
So you're going to become a guy who's there but not there.
Oh, it's avionics, which is stuff
Avionics.
to do.
Okay.
Oh, avionics engineer.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, but that's like, I think it's a subject. One of the main things about doing your instrument rating is, I know this thick fucking textbook that exists that you need to get 80% for.
Like
ground control.
Our pass rate 75. Actually, you have to get above 75 to pass.
Yeah.
It's quite rough. 1 mark can change your whole grade. It's just terrible.
Is it because the papers are all marked at like 50s?
No, it's you get papers which are out of 19, and if you get like 4 wrong, you fail.
Yep.
And it's multiple choice, which just adds to the insult.
That sucks.
Adds to the insult, not necessarily the difficulty, to the insult. I actually hate multiple choice sometimes because
one is right, one's kind of
sort
right,
of right.
one's wrong.
Or 2 is actually right, but one is more right than the other one.
Exactly.
hate
You
that.
choose the right one, you still can get it wrong.
That's when they, oddly enough, I mean, speaking about education, and I know that this might actually pull into a conversation that Accretion and I will have at some point, because we still need to have that. There's a thing called Bloom's taxonomy. Not sure if anybody's heard about that.
Name rings a bell.
Bloom's taxonomy actually looks at the idea of specific levels of ability to think. It starts off with, knowledge, then it starts off with, then it moves on to maybe 1 or 2 steps on, it's understanding. Then it's there's something like synthesis, there's analysis, and all of these things. They move into a step. It's a lot like the way that the guy who created that other pyramid, the pyramid of needs.
Oh, Maslow.
Yes, Maslow's pyramid of needs.
Hierarchy.
In as much the Bloom's taxonomy is actually based around the sort of triangle of ability to think and consider things. So when somebody asks you choose the most right answer, you need to analyze the answer for what is wrong within it to be able to choose the most right one.
That's the difficult part.
So that in itself probably puts itself more towards, I think, analysis towards synthesis. So in other words, the knowledge that you know is correct, and then being able to choose from a list of 4 things that all sound correct, but finding the most correct one.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
That's sort of also what I.
That's what they base. That's what they base NQF levels on. NQF meaning National Qualifications Framework.
Yeah, I know, I understand that, but the thing is we're all, being an aeronautical engineer, a software engineer, and another dude that did IT and stuff like that, we're practically very technical people. It's like coming to us and saying the complete opposite of what we understand.
Yeah, it kind of
literally.
let's say sort of in dare I say sort of super technical fields like that, but you're sort of forced into reasoning through let's call them not simplifications but assumptions. Like you're learned to sort of make a model of something as opposed to the sort of gray areas of which is more right or something like that.
Yes.
At least
But
that's my understanding of it.
In that same sense, your ability to reason, your ability to understand what is going on is that's the exact reasoning why we actually have the NQF levels. Anything above NQF level 4, which is actually a matric level, is actually competent. Because universities and things like that work from NQF level 5 onwards actually try to teach you what you need to know. Speaking of which, between 16 and 20 are the 4 years that you were actually able to become the most sort of cognizant towards learning.
Missed it.
What?
I said I missed that opportunity. Completely whiffed it.
Parrot learning mathematics.
No, parrot learning biology. That's what I did.
Sure. Any case,
Yeah,
back to our
that-
topic
that
at hand, which is a semi-fluffy, pink-nosed Eastern.
My pink nose.
Your pink nose.
My
Can you
pink nose.
is there a point that you would actually consider that nose to be removable?
No. Why would you want to even do that?
There's nothing wrong. What's wrong with a removable nose? I mean, there are many
No.
furs out there that have removable noses.
What the
Technically, I have two of the same Sona because one's younger and one's older. The one with the pink nose is older because, yeah, you know, big beard,
Pink
whiskers.
nose.
Pink nose, yeah.
Because I know that there's a fur out there, a fursuiter, a very, very good dancer at that. I know that she has a removable clown nose. Her name is
Clown nose. Clown
yeah, but
nose.
that's Flinch.
Okay.
Flinch is like one of the. She's really, really good, double jointed and everything. Does this really, really weird thing behind her back where she twists her arms around, and it rakes me out.
I'm not double jointed. You see, I'm just there. The noodle thing, you know,
Yes, with intact nose.
with an intact nose. Yes, the one that people can boop, not pull off.
Well, I mean, it depends. Would you want to create like a zombie version of your character?
Technically, for the you know that Halloween thing where everyone gets their sonas
Yeah.
drawn as zombies, I'm actually planning to do that, but with my pink nose intact.
No. Have it as a removable pink nose. It would be awesome because then you could hold it in the one paw, and then have like that little bony area where your nose is supposed to be. That'd be awesome.
And add a squeaker to it, so I can like squeak.
Add a squeaker to exactly.
All right.
Might as well.
But
Walking down a
do-
dark corridor and you hear a squeak, you know
Snow,
what's behind.
I saw
Yes.
your FA account and saw that you actually have a great big watch list going your side. Mike, I wanted to ask you a question. Do you do any art yourself?
I used
do any
to.
art yourself?
2 years ago, I used to do arts, but then matric got me, and now this, and then I just got lazy. You know, I was like, nah.
One thing that stops
Could
us
you-
all, lazy.
Could you link us to some of your art, maybe?
Sorry.
Like your art.
My art.
Yes.
I have a bit on my wall, like my actual bedroom wall. But it's all on my phone, so I can't really do that. If you know what I mean.
So you never posted any of it on FA?
Actually, no, I didn't.
Maybe you should.
I actually should, but the stuff that I have on FA that I did, that was when I was beginning. That was just, when I look back, I was like, damn. Hey, it was good for starting. But
Everyone has to start somewhere.
Anyways, I'm gonna link your FA account on the thing here.
Okay, guys, just saying, and if not safe for work, just be careful when you browse through there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but we already know this. Everybody that's listening in should be aware of that.
That pink noses are, they attract certain things and not limitations, benefits, should I say.
No.
I'm too scared to go onto the internet just in case this whole phone crashes.
But yeah, no, you have a cool FA account. It's actually a killer one. I like it. There's so much freaking people that's following you.
Yeah, that was the funny thing when I started. The nosies. I'm sure you guys have seen it. If not, I'll set it as my profile picture. Right now it's the chibi one of me and my friend. Let's just call it friend. My nosy. When I got my nosy, it's like this guy's like well known, and people start getting art from him. So I'm just like, what the heck? I'll get some art from him. And it was like just $2 for this icon. I was like, this is actually a pretty good deal. And you could choose two styles. You could choose a smiling one or an angry one. And I wanted a smiling one, and he accidentally made an angry one. So he just made another smiling one. He says, here's another one for free. And I was like, oh, cool. But
And how did that start?
What do you mean, how did it start? The nosy?
Yeah, no. Actually, more like the because we can see that there's a large, a literal faff ton of like art that's being drawn for you. And I mean, the thing is that like it's how much do you normally commission or like get these commissions for? I mean, you've got like several circles and a shark.
Okay, this is the thing. I obviously as an apprentice for mechanical engineering, you get paid nothing. So I'm currently running off my parents' petrol money. Just they pay me enough just to get petrol. So what I say, I like obviously these people have been my friends on FA for about a year or two now, and they understand that I can't really pay because they know
It's
why.
like freebie commissions. That's
Pretty
pretty
much,
cool.
and they're like, "Hey, dude, just here. Do you want to get a commission with you?" I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool, yeah."
I need more friends on my FA.
I mean,
So do I.
Yeah.
there is one with me in a cave with a like little wolf. She actually invited me about 4 years ago onto Facebook, and technically it was my friend who was a furry but didn't become a furry. He introduced me to her, and she was like, "Hey, I'm starting art. Would you like me to draw you?" And she actually she started off pretty well, and now she's like literally full on commission, and she just draws art for me like whenever. She's only, how old is she? She's 15.
Jeez.
Oh,
I mean,
15-year-old.
the whole role playing thing. I taught her to fly and all this stuff, but yeah.
Okay. So that's interesting. That reminds me of myself and Scratch's first sort of role play session into Furry Muck. There were some interesting things that happened there. Do you remember what's her
I
name?
remember
Max
nothing.
13?
I remember nothing.
The Max 13. That was an interesting. That was interesting. But however, like Scratch, you're like never on there anymore.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
disconcerting.
I moved on to darker pastures.
Don't even talk about it. Does it start with
I
a
know.
TAPS?
No, I'm not even there anymore.
That really sucks. Now
Yeah.
you really, you've lost me completely now.
There's a time in life where you become so busy that you can't do stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, barely.
5-hour RP sessions.
Yeah, not gonna happen anymore.
Yeah, that won't happen with me from the start. 5 hours, are you mad?
It's
What
the
is
reason why.
longest RP?
What's the longest RP that? What's the longest
that
RP
you
that
guys
you've
have
had
had?
since you're asking?
Me,
Yes.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Scratch. How long is our longest RP?
Fuck, I know. You tell me.
I'd say that it was probably about a month and a half at one point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I mean, Scratch and I have known each other for very, very long, and so the thing is, we sort of pick up on an RP whenever we have time. So, in all fairness, if we really had to think about it, our RP has been lasting for what, 12 years?
Yeah, conservatively, I'd say like 8.
Okay, fine. We'll take 8. I'll take 8.
Friends before the fandom.
I unfortunately don't have that, but it seems
We both actually brought each other into the fandom. Like he found out
wow.
about Spunky Wolf.
No, you introduced me to her first.
Was it me? But
Yeah.
you were the one who like fanboyed over her like a bitch.
Yeah, like a bitch. She's still a fantastic artist, and I want to commission some stuff from her. But damn, she's expensive.
Yeah, but it's because she's been around for 12 years.
That, and she is a professional artist. Like she once stood in for the illustrator who did work on the Boondocks comic. So she's actually like worked on syndicated cartoons.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
That is
No,
intense.
not the like the Boondocks cartoon, the like comic strip in the papers.
So just like Snow, how does it feel to be like? I mean, the thing is that to be fair, you're sort of popular amongst international furs. At least this is what I've noticed, sort of semi, while I'm talking to you every now and again on
Yes.
WhatsApp. I mean, how does that affect, like, how when people find out that you're well known amongst international furs, how does that make them feel about you from South Africa?
Most people actually don't know that I'm well known with international furs. In a sense, I never actually knew about the South African furry fandom when I became a fur. I actually started off with Americans.
We all
Come to
did.
think of it, it was with a dragon called Tanith. You know, if you guys know Tanith, big fluffy Eastern.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
you're the only Eastern I know.
Really? Okay, let me just quickly find his page for you guys. But this guy, yes, he actually he got me into it and all that stuff. He taught me how to role play and all this stuff. And just I'll have to send it to you. One of you, that is, because can't send it there. But
Can't send there.
I actually can't send it to the group at the moment. It's still a stupid little message that's popped up.
All right. Any case, moving on from that, it's technical error.
I was never a pop-you-fur, if you could say that. But there was one picture that I got from someone, and that's when 47 watches hit me in like a day. It's just, it was unbelievable. I was thinking, what did I do? Oh yes, it was the one with my ex-brother, in a sense. He kind of just got over the whole family thing and just said, yeah, just there.
Is that an RP thing?
It was. You know how people have parents on Fur Affinity and stuff? I do have a father. I just sent it to Accretion as well. The one that got me.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the one that actually got me popular.
What, the father figure that you have?
No, the brother.
Yeah.
He's actually a hybrid Western Eastern Shadow Dragon. He was awesome. He just eventually, I don't know what happened to him, but he just got over like everything. Actually, I swear he's an art whore. I'm telling you. He's an Aussie as well, so.
Well, I mean, it's not that he really would he have gotten over you as per se. I mean, I'm just looking at his page now. I mean, his latest like was a day ago.
Oh, Max, yeah, he's still on. It's just that, how can I say, he tends to stay away from certain people.
So
Not me, obviously, but he's had that thing where people have tried to screw him up on Fur Affinity, like saying, oh no, he's done this, he's done that, and trying to get people to hate him. That happened to me as well, but I'm not going to go into that. It's a bit personal.
no, I agree, and you know what I mean. Like at some point, we actually need to talk about that because I know that I recently saw someone's page, and I know that Accretion's spoken about that bat. Who they tend to sort of steer away from that kind of drama and things like that. And I mean,
Yes.
maybe a lot of the time I don't understand why that happens.
Why they steer away or why the drama happens?
No, why the drama happens?
Yes,
Why exactly do
because-
you want to screw up people around you? What's the point?
Why do people troll, dude?
There is this one guy on FA that he has over 11 accounts that he's made to try and mess me up.
What?
Mess you up how?
He goes around. Okay, I had a family, and then I lost it because of him saying, "Oh no, I did this, and I tried to explain, but they all believed him, so they didn't give me a chance to explain. And when that happened, I got like a new family in a sense. He made a new accounts, did the same things to them, and it's been going on like that. But now the family that I have now, they know him. They understand. It's just rough.
But that's the thing that I'm actually entirely... I veer away from stuff like that. The moment I see any sort of drama or anything like that starting to unfold or even hinting to start to unfold,
Yeah.
then I'm just like, nope.
Yeah,
I'm out of here.
nope.
Nope.
Other direction.
Nope.
But like, go on.
And the reason for that is I think the drama thing is actually because this fandom is a little more intertwined than probably most other fandoms. That is like just a fascination that people have for, let's say you go to motorcycles.co.za, then
Yes.
it's just people showing off their bikes and stuff like that. Here we actually kind of personally know each other. I mean, I know a hell of a lot of furries down here in Cape Town.
Yeah.
Scratch as well, and Ivic almost met everybody up there in Joburg, including you. So the thing is everybody knows each other and stuff like that. Now, when people know each other, then drama is going to happen.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, common sense dictates that, you know, you must try to sort of sort shit out internally rather than do it externally. That actually, that really pisses me off when somebody goes and attempts to sort stuff out within the community.
Yeah, yes,
but
like
I mean, like,
post things on your wall.
When they post things on WhatsApp and go, why did you do this? And you kind of sit there going like, seriously, that's your issue between the two of you. Why do we need to know about the shit that's going on there?
Yeah, but we know that not everybody is as mature as
Everyone else.
They still need to grow up, actually.
They do need to grow up. The thing is that in a group that involves people who are 26, 27, 28, you know, there is an amount of respect that actually comes with age, and I do understand that some people might not necessarily think so, but it's it does become very, very disconcerting when you have to sit down and listen to what's going on there, and you're going like, you are young and rambunctious, and I'll give you that, but aside from that, you're really annoying.
You need a good one from the right paw.
Mm-hmm.
It's the funny things, but it's gonna happen, and it's gonna keep on happening because new people are gonna join. It's an endless thing. Nothing will change it.
How many people actually joined this month? Actually.
Well,
it has been a lot.
This month, the group a couple, but on the side, not really that much. I just got a furry now today, actually, on Fur Affinity, but it's a brony, actually. Fur Affinity forums that he said, well, I'm new, blah, 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 and I'm from South Africa. And I'm like,
yeah?
Okay, well, we don't know you.
Well, between September... Yeah, between August 26th and October the 6th now, well, pretty much 2 days ago, we had 10 people join up.
Nice.
Of which two already have hit the 50s, and one of those two has already hit 100, Zangle Husky. Welcome. And Metellus, and both of them are actually, I think, on the stream right now, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Metellus had to go offline because
his parents had to do some stuff.
It's something to do with douchebaggery and whatnot. But I know that both of them are good followers of I think our podcast.
I've got.
So I mean, hopefully they'll thumbs up. Not
very curious question. I found an otter who lives in Port Elizabeth. But
yeah, we know this otter.
Who is he?
It's
He's
Nanook.
like
Nanook, look.
Are you serious?
Yes. He's on the
Because
side.
I get this random message coming from him on my wall saying, "Hey there, Mr. Eastern Dragon." I'm thinking, What is going on?
That's gonna happen.
Like it's no, we know him. He's on the site. He's also on the Facebook groups.
Oh man, I should actually invite him. But he's moving, isn't he?
Moving to Australia or something.
he?
I don't know.
Why
Yeah.
would people send me SMSs all of a sudden?
Because they like you.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's all the
No
love.
problem, we'll do so. Splicer is also on our group, and he's also told me to check my cell phone because he SMS'd me
Oh wow.
instead of WhatsApped me. I mean, or anything aside from SMSing.
He's
SMSing
posting,
is so...
he's posting an IM. Check your cell phone, and then
Yes.
he SMS'd you.
Yes.
Sorry, Splicer, but yeah.
Splicer does know where I live. This is true. And it's kind of creepy.
You see how creepy that is. Ivic?
He's watching me right. What?
You
I'm
see
on
how
the
creepy
second
that-
floor. Nobody's. Yes, I know how creepy that is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I stalked you in grade 8.
Huh?
That is
Exactly.
creepy.
What?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Just leave it. Drop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it down. Drop. Walk away from it now.
You sound like my master.
It exploded. Now go away.
Yeah.
I sound like a what now?
What is your view on the whole master pet thing in the fandom?
Okay, I'm gonna take up the classical neutral standpoint and say I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Awesome.
I'm going to take up the feeling as I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
I'm gonna take up the feeling as whatever floats their boat. Just if it's publicly actually kinda weird or kinda.
If it's, what, furry BDSM? Is that what you're going to be talking about?
No. That is something else.
Really? You talk about master and pet. That kind of
in a
sounds like
sense-
furry BDSM to me.
Yes,
No,
and
it's like-
now people should watch their words very carefully because then I'm gonna have to spend freaking 2 hours editing the crap out of this.
Okay,
Let's just shun that away just a little bit. But let's just say
Son the non-believer!
you have a protector in a sense. Someone just to look after you. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
Oh, that kind of sounds like a suit handler.
Fair
it's
enough.
kind of like that, but in real life, but worse.
Pretty much.
No, I sort of get the idea. I understand it. It's just like I said, if it becomes some weird public display that kind of
No.
becomes strange
No.
for people and stuff like that, then it's not a good thing. You can do whatever you want as long as both the people are
happy.
completely fine with it and stuff like that. And as long as it also doesn't become socially awkward that upsets other people around you. That's the main thing that I always say is you can do what you want. Remember, some things gets tolerated by people or some things not. So if, for example, you're at a con or something like that, you're on a leash and this guy is walking you around.
No,
Not
that
that.
is something. No.
No, that's yeah, whatever. But as long as I don't know. As long as it doesn't like freak out anyone around you, then it's fine.
You
Yeah.
get different levels of the master pet thing. You get the low levels, which is like, they're like best buds in a sense.
And then you get the level that Ivic directly went to, which is
Pretty
exactly
much.
what I was thinking as well.
I will look.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that when something like that comes up, I will stab it in the heart.
That's like way up there, though.
What do you mean way up there? It must be very, very normal amongst a lot of people. The thing is that it's just not accepted and blah, 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 blah. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I won't necessarily say that. It's just, like I said, it's when it becomes this public thing. What you do in your spare time and stuff like that when nobody is watching is fine. But when it's this type of thing and you're actually upsetting the crowd and stuff like that, then it becomes a problem.
We have one of the users struggling to connect to the actual stream, apparently. So I'm just explaining to him.
Just click
oh.
play.
Yeah, I'm just saying he must connect to South-Afrifur. But haven't you noticed that dragons are starting to overtake the WhatsApp group?
I'm starting to freaking notice that.
The what?
The dragons are starting to overtake the WhatsApp group.
Dragons are like freaking everywhere. It must be that freaking movies, How to Train Your
You
Dragon.
mean both
and
of those
Skyrim,
freaking movies?
and
Yeah.
freaking I don't know what. No, I'm just joking with you guys.
Yeah,
But-
I understand.
But it is a kind of a funny thing. All these dragons suddenly appearing. Pa, 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 pa.
And then even
Hey.
toothless again.
Yeah,
But
why?
the thing is-
Toothless.
Shush, is that what you guys do every single day? Is that what you think about every single day? It's
What?
like you wake up in the morning and you go, toothless.
No. I think of other things that are like, okay, let's not get into that, but I think of other things.
We've curtailed that conversation like 6 times already. I really think we need to get a more PC topic.
What, toothless?
No,
Toothless dragons.
no, just like, let's not go down that road. That's happened like 4 times already.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's because that road has never really been explored, roadless. Bleh.
Jesus Christ, dude.
it has
Road not traveled.
explored, but it can't be explored publicly.
Oh, I already know the plot for the next How to Train Your Dragon movie if they're gonna make it.
Oh,
I know a guy who's working on that movie.
There's gonna be Eastern dragons involved.
are you
Oh,
serious?
yay.
Best movie.
I'm imagining a massive influx of Easterns.
No, I'm just guessing it, but it's a good guess, eh?
It's a good guess. I would imagine that would be the best guess.
I don't know what is up, but sometimes on the WhatsApp group, people try cage me.
They could try to
Okay.
cage you.
Yes, because,
But you're
only
too thin
Eastern-
for the bars.
Exactly, that's the thing. People don't understand. They're like, oh, let's put a cage. I can get out.
Chicken wire. Really thick chicken wire. Guys, take that as a note.
Yeah.
If you want to catch, oh wait, but you can't really catch them because they're so damn long.
It's okay, we'll have you curled up around a furry.
Well,
Showering is hard enough.
Thank you for that image. You can only get the lower half done. Oh well, at least that's the only half that counts.
True.
Moving along from that part of the topic.
Yes, please.
Well, you're actually very well protected. What do you do to get all these people to protect you? It's Marotter, it's Dredge, it's everyone. It's like no one touches this man thing.
Oh yes, Dredge. He's awesome. Everyone's actually awesome, but Dredge, he was like, I know Rex was the first dragon that I actually met. Then it was Dredge, and I started gaming with Dredge online and stuff, and he always used to burp my pink nose. He still does burp my pink nose.
It sounds like you're saying burp your pig nose, which sounds
burp,
kind of weird.
burp, burp, burp,
Whoop. That way.
Yes, but we became almost best. Well, we did become like best friends, should I say? And it's like, I don't know why, but it's just like I like being, in a sense, seeing people saying no touching this thing because pink nose. It's like the little things that like makes you smile.
Yeah, I understand that.
But it's just that I gained like a connection with people. Like, I already know when I was younger, I didn't have any friends. Like, because say I was the only kid in the family, the whole family. So there were no cousins, no brothers, no sisters when I was younger. So I was literally brought up with adults, and this is why I've made friends so easily with people over 30.
We're not over 30. Twit.
No, I'm just saying in general. Like, I can go to random
Sorry.
30-year-old and just say hi, and there we go. But like people like my age, I can't relate to them because it's like party, 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 party. I'm thinking, what is gonna get through this with the partying and the drinking and the
So you'll be my friend in 2 years.
And you'll be my friend in 4 years.
Oh wow, so my friend. Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
No, but that's only because of your age rate.
No, it's
My
joking
age?
with me.
No, you know what I mean.
It's
But
you
I
being
just find it easier to become friends with older people because I have in a sense, okay, I am a softie. That's just the first thing you have to say. I just take things. Sometimes I look into things too deeply, and then I get upset. But it's just I don't know, just me. I have that maturity level that's just above normal, I guess.
Yeah, because you were only a kid, but it's actually sad that you tell me that you didn't have even nephews and nieces or something like that.
That's the thing, I don't have, because I'm the oldest child in the whole family.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah,
That
that
is
The
interesting.
youngest one, I think it's my sister. At
How old is
14.
she? 14. Wow.
I come out of a huge ass family. Too many brothers, too many stepbrothers and sisters, and a sister, and nephews and nieces, and step nephews and step nieces, and people are getting children. Hell, my my sister's son is older than my one sister.
Wow.
Okay.
Mine's
Well, I
kind
mean,
of
that's
sort of smallish.
yeah, it's the same here. And I mean, even though, like I said, I know a lot of people might know this by now, but I mean, I am adopted, and
Yes.
I mean, even on that side, I only have 2 brothers,
Hey.
Hmm.
and both of them are younger than me. I would have been the eldest child. That would have been amazing.
But that is so cool. I mean, I always wanted to be the oldest, but I have an older sister.
Yeah, I am.
Being
I
the
am
oldest
actually.
is the
It's
best.
eldest.
You know,
Eldest.
it's the worst thing.
Eldest.
People think an older brother is bad. Try an older sister.
I had
Wow, I can imagine that.
I had an older sister.
There was. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with it.
No,
It
there's
was-
nothing wrong
it
with
was-
it.
it was
It's just
great.
terrible. She was a bully.
No, I was actually sort of at a young age. I was sort of able to physically overpower my sister, so she stopped bullying me pretty quickly.
Yeah, no. That happened at a young age as well. But the problem is
It's the
that
same thing with me.
she was still verbally bullied. No.
My sister used to chase me around with a horsewhip.
Wow.
Yes.
My sister and her friends pissed me off. I once chased after them with a wooden spoon through the house, and they jumped off of a balcony that they were old enough to sort of know how to land properly. I wasn't, and I fractured my foot.
Family feuds, and the parents always took her side. Always.
Mhm.
That was
Yeah.
Much sad.
because
You're
she's-
too young to do
Be-
right.
no, because she's the girl and I'm the boy, and I'm the stoutgat and she is the
The fucking angel.
angel.
Yep, that's how it works.
So yeah, well.
Yeah.
But on topic though, again, if you know, is okay. We got your FA account or anything like that. Tell me, what type of music do you listen to?
Music.
Yes.
Actually, funny thing, everyone has actually asked me that. So
now
It's-
we are asking you.
kind of
So now it's an easy
anything
question to
except
answer.
R&B, that typical taxi music. No, that same beat over and over and over again, it gets to me. Rap, not a huge fan.
Rap can be good.
It
This is
can
coming from a
be.
person who likes.
And it's
I
hard.
actually like Eminem.
Sure,
I
they-
have to
they-
admit, he is fucking good.
It's not about him being funny. It's about how he actually moves his words. He's an actual poet. He's beyond
He's
just
good for a white boy.
He is.
He's no, he's
yeah,
a
but
good
that-
MC. You
that's
get the difference. There's a difference between a rap artist and an MC. He's an MC.
Yeah, you're right. But the other thing is also the music in the background is produced by this guy called Dr. Dre. Very good producer as well. Now, if you just take the lyrics away, you'll see that the production is very repetitive, and it's actually him doing almost everything that flows the track into the
Yeah.
situations that it needs to go. His vocals and his lyrics are really well written. That's what makes it so good. But you say you don't listen to that, but do you listen to metal?
Yeah, I actually do.
Electronic?
What kind of metal?
Yeah, what kind of metal? On Ivic's question first.
Hello?
Hello?
What kind of metal?
Yes.
Oh. It's kind of. Hello.
Hmm.
We hear you.
How can I explain it? Do you guys know of? Okay, you know Vulvane. You guys know Vulvane.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yes.
No.
He introduced me to a new type of orchestral metal.
Oh, of course, but that's orchestral rock as well. It
It's
sort of
so
moves between the
nice.
two things. So you're talking about things like
Within Temptation.
Metallica.
no,
And
orchestral
symphony?
metal. You're thinking about like it's like 3 steps above Evanescence.
No, wait. Metallica and
It's-
symphony.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
maybe Symphony and
With-
Metallic.
Within Temptation as well.
Within Temptation is the best one,
Yes.
but they're
that's the one.
orchestral rock.
Oh wow, it's awesome.
It is.
No,
awesome.
what is Nightwish?
Nightwish is orchestral metal.
But that's just from friends that they're like, okay, I'm gonna play some music. I was like, go for it. And they're like, okay. And then just go for it. Like, "Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm like, I don't even try to figure out who it is because it's some, something, you know.
What about Manowar?
Manowar. I don't know.
Hey, talking of Manowars, Blue Bottles.
Manowars
bottles.
are awesome. Well, he was actually talking about the fish Manowar and then the blue bottle.
The Portuguese Manowar.
You're a Manowar.
Do you listen to any electronic music, if I might ask?
Yeah, I listen to quite a bit. I listen to house not so much because that's just become crap in a
Repetitive.
sense.
You'll hate
Yeah.
my music. You'll hate my music.
It doesn't matter. It's just very repetitive as well. Things like Avicii. I listen to Avicii.
Ugh, progressive house. Yeah.
I like that reaction. Ugh.
All the stuff from Tomorrowland. It's pretty cool. I don't know. Just like things. It's
Yeah.
just us. I'm the kind of person who like goes towards the more techno side, if you could say that.
No, techno and everything that falls underneath it, just like trance and stuff like that. Basically, EDM is split into 2 giant groups. The one is house, the other one is techno. Even R&B and those type of music, it falls under house. It falls in that subgenres, which is weird, but trust me, if you go deep into that, you'll realize there's more than 300 genres in electronic music.
Yeah, I spent like an afternoon on the wiki pages just trying to figure out what the hell it is, and then they started going into like the different sort of waves that are used through different synthesizers.
And
I'm
sometimes the
which
genre
one?
sounds exactly the same. There's just like, oh no, this one uses a 2-step kick structure. This one uses a 4-on-floor kick structure.
And
I'm like-
and this one sort of grew out of this one sound that this one Roland synthesizer can make. So
Oh,
sort of-
TB303.
Yeah,
TB303.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
Acid
exactly.
House. Acid House.
exactly, I think it was Acid House.
That's Acid
Yeah.
House.
Yeah, but exactly, I can't keep up with that shit.
Roller TB303 synthesizer. Sorry, I'm a gear nut, so I know. but
I'll keep this one.
But yeah, guys, sorry to inform you, but it's actually 7 minutes left, and I can't believe that it went this quickly.
I can't
was-
believe it.
Look, I mean, I think that this is a very good podcast.
Yeah,
I was stressing so much for nothing. Wow.
Exactly.
nothing.
It's my mentality. I told you, pink nose, panic button.
Wub Wub is dubstep. It falls under techno.
Dubs and wubs.
Garage falls under techno. That's dubstep is a subgenre of garage.
I saw this one post. It's driving along in the car trying to sing to dubstep.
What
What does that?
believe it or not, there are people asking for more at this point
More.
What?
No, no,
Oh, they're
no.
asking
Okay.
for more in the
More,
chat.
more
in the chat.
More time. Yeah.
Okay, check
No,
or
this.
MORT
guys,
or
MOAR.
we're keeping it for an hour every time.
Actually, you know what? The thing is that that's the most interesting thing. The guys who are now on the podcast and with us at this moment, you will hear this first. We are having a question and answer session tomorrow
Yeah.
night at the same time, so that we can actually, answer a couple of the questions that you guys actually want to ask us.
But
Get
that's
to know
gonna be hardcore, and this time we're unfortunately the people that's gonna have to answer your questions.
Yes.
That'll be interesting.
I'm so fucking excited.
I can smell the sarcasm through.
Actually, you know what? I mean, Snowdragon actually said it correctly. It's Ask Ivic Live, but it's Ask South-Afrifur Pawdcast Live.
Yeah.
Got a question. Who's Snowdragon?
Yeah, so it's gonna be ask Scratch, ask.
He was here before you
ask
were.
Me.
Oh.
Yeah,
but-
Snowdragon has been on before you have been.
I'm another snow dragon. Hi.
Oh.
Got to meet my people, you know.
Although
People.
one little caveat,
Mhm.
we do maintain the right to veto any of the questions.
Well, if it's reasonable, it's fine. And again, what we'll do is that we'll ask for, say, 5 questions. We'll try to answer them as quickly as possible to get to the next 5 questions.
Yeah.
But then we'll prompt you to actually ask those questions for us, or have those questions moving forward for us.
Yeah, I think actually sort of just a good idea.
Production line.
Yeah, well, a good idea would be like, how do we gather them? Like in the Mixlr stream or
Yeah, it
beforehand?
should be in the Mixlr stream.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, that's 100% because everybody can post there. It's just one thing that I want to point out to
Except
people.
for all the guests that we have.
One thing that I want to point out to people: be careful to not use if you're not as open about the fandom and stuff like that than many of us, or don't have a second Facebook account. If you join the chat and you post there and you're logged in with your Facebook account and you press the Facebook one, remember that gets shared on your profile on Facebook.
Yeah.
I made that mistake.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Just a heads up.
Be very careful for that one. So if you want to ask a question, make sure that you're either logged into another account or you have a MixLR account that you can use to post.
Or keep it PC.
What actually had happened is that with my Facebook account and the previous thing with Ustream, I'd actually posted "I'm ready and waiting," and then somebody who I know is actually homosexual on my Facebook liked it, and I was kind of sitting there going like, "Why do you
Oh. Oh my.
get it off?"
But it's yeah, that one wasn't. I believe it wasn't that serious. Ivic is still alive. But
Yeah.
anyways, guys, we need to wrap this up. We have 3 minutes left, so I'm gonna have to tell the guys we need to go back on topic. But anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna post the links that we posted in MixLR on the YouTube page, like I did with practically all the other furs when there's another fur.
Yay.
And that should gain you maybe just a few more followers, at least on your already busy FA account.
There'll be more South African specific.
It'll,
I'll have more South African birds watching me instead of all these like people.
yeah, a few South Africans added to it shouldn't hurt too much. So,
I don't think it'll hurt at all. I think it'll be a good thing.
100%. All right, well, that's a wrap for today. I'm gonna say cheers from Accretion.
Cheers from Ivic.
And from scratch.
And from snow.
Cool beans.
Oh, cheers, guys.
Cheerio. 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 Cheerio.